Hey y'all, Natalie here for Paper House Productions, and I'm going to do a flip through and a plan with me in my Paper House Production Mommy Lay planner. I'm doing memory planning in this planner. So we're going to flip through starting in February. I've been working on it off and on, but I'm heading to the Chicago Planner Conference this weekend, and I'm going to get to meet some of my friends from Paper House Productions, and I'm super pumped. So I'm trying to catch up on my memory planner so I can share it. So I'm flipping through here. And I choose to do these 2x6 long photos. I'm adding in paper ephemera from our lives, like an invitation there. That was a little pocket that I had made previously. And some of these spreads you've seen already, and some of them are new. And then some of the months are still blank. It's a work in progress. And I do have all the photos printed. I just take my time in going through and creating layouts and then doing the journaling as well. So there's my Halloween page. I love the monthly sticker collections that Paper House Production puts out. I'm a very thematic scrapper or crafter. November is completely blank. So we're skipping November. We're heading to December. So I really love those collections because the stickers really go well with all the photos that I'm taking throughout those months. So these are my December pages. And a lot of times I top the top of the page with some washi, and I leave some of the headings the same, or sometimes I cover them up, just depending on what I need to showcase in my photos that I have. There I had a couple extra photos, so I added them to the side there. So there's just, and those photos needed to be printed in a different size because they weren't going to work out in the 2x6 size, so I added them at the end of the month. And then here we are in January. The monthly view pages are not my favorite, so I haven't done them. I do have the photos printed for them though. But that's my first week in January. And now we're going to work on a January spread. So what I typically do is I take my photos and I look at them and I kind of see which colors are jumping out at me. Which colors am I going to use as my theme? Plus, looking at the monthly, those are books and movies or TV shows we were watching, and so I decide that one is enough. I take away the other one, I'll put it in a different spread. But the stickers this month for January are blue, so I'm going to go with blue because there's some blue tones in my photos. So now I'm just going to go through and embellish. I'm going to decide where I want to lay my photos. And so like there, I one of the pre-printed titles I covered up with one of the little label stickers. And now I'm creating a board at the top. Instead of washi, I'm doing the blue feathers from those Paper House Productions stickers. And then I'm going to add a rose at the top because I use a rose somewhere else. Oh, on that label above the show that we were watching. So I just kind of want to tie them together. And now I'm adhering down my photos. A lot of times I skip a space between the photos, but sometimes I put the photos by one another. I don't always stick to the exact date that they were taken unless it's super important to know the date. But in this case, those photos were both of my son, and so I stuck them together. And then that was The Witcher we were watching. It was a good show, but you can wait on it because it's not coming back out for the second season for a really long time. And so now I'm just going through and I'm adding some paper die cuts. I'm stamping. I love to stamp in my planner, although it is getting a little difficult because it's getting full. And so I suggest maybe putting something hard behind there to help the stamp go on easily. I'm using some of the 3D Cheers stickers for that. We tried a new restaurant in our city, which was fun. And I'm just going through and kind of creating some asymmetry. So I have my photos in their correct little boxes, and now I'm kind of going outside of the boxes to create some visual interest. So I add that sticker, I add a stamp here, and then I'm going to do a little bit of journaling about that photo over there to the left of it. And then, I offset it a little bit, let it overhang. It just creates some interest and it gives me room. Think about a magazine. That's how I go with my journaling. I take a box and then I get a little bit outside of it and then I make my journaling fit around there. So there you can see the final product, and here are some few shots. If you're going to be at the Chicago Planner Conference, please join me at the Cherry on Top booth. I'll be there doing some make and takes. And you can use my code PH20Natalie for 20% off at Paper House Productions. And I hope to see you at the Planner Conference. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.